Could I have? I would have saved your storied ancestor.
You were there when he died? Johnny is all bruised, and he will not say why.
Ask him about the proposition he made me.
If I had a queen, she'd be just like you.
As if you could have one like me.
Yeah.
The Queen of Outworld faces the King of Smoke.
King of Smoke.
To what do I owe this honor?
My desire to test my limits.
I don't want your throne, just part of Earthrealm.
As if you would be able to steal either.
If I had a queen, oh, she'd be just like you.
As if you could have one like me. As the darkness enveloped me, I took a long last look at my family. I did not expect to see them again until their souls joined mine in the living forest. But miraculously, my beloved husband delivered me from oblivion. Though he couldn't save my body, Jerrod had preserved my soul. Like him and countless others, I am now a part of Ermac. Yet ours is not a peaceful repose. The collected souls within Ermac have their own needs and agendas. Before we can speak as one, we must first reach consensus. I had thought, as the former rulers of Outworld, I and Jerrod would hold sway. But here we are, two souls among many thousands, fighting for the right to be heard. And if there is one thing we do well together, it is fight. We will win the right to govern Ermac as we once had governed Outworld. And we will rule for the benefit of all. You killed your Jerrod? The weakling ninny ceased being useful. As Time's Keeper, Liu Kang must know who killed Jerrod.
I will neither confirm nor deny that statement.
I shouldn't have let Jerrod's death come between us.
It's entirely understandable why you did.
If Jerrod were still alive,
He would also be my enemy.
Your husband's murder haunted my father.
all those close to Jerrod were devastated.
When Jerrod died, you lost your nerve.
Do not invoke my husband's name.
Were you aware that those like me were being killed?
I swear on Jerrod's soul, I did not. Someone MK1 revealed Mileena's secret.
It wasn't us, I assure you.
Why do you call me a hypocrite?
Because I know of your daughter's affliction.
You know about Mileena and Tanya?
They must be more careful, Empress.
The bond I share with your daughter is forbidden to an Umgadi. I worry your daughter's symptoms are worsening. Her safety, not her health, is your concern. The matrons have begun whispering.
I'll take whatever punishment may come.
You will be silent about Mileena.
About her disease or her affair.
Why do you require absolution?
Even a good sovereign must occasionally do evil.
I am heartbroken that I could not save the living forest.
You are not responsible for Quan Chi's crimes. Who forged the kriss you wield?
The markings suggest it was the Kafala warlocks. Rain's change of heart is genuine.
It may not be enough to save him. Some days I simply do not feel real, like I'm a ghost.
Something is gravely wrong with your soul, Empress. No Netherrealmer has fought in the tournament?
Nor has any ever received an invitation. Others in the Netherrealm plot with Quan Chi?
Many are the wraiths and demons who wish Outworld ill.
How much longer is your journey to redemption?
Only the Elder Gods know, Empress.
Tarkatan souls are not allowed in the living forest.
We can't risk infecting the honored dead. I won't let Tarkat spread unabated.
Herding us into ghettos isn't the answer. An empress should have more compassion.
There are limits to everything, Baraka.
Having Tarkat isn't a moral failure.
No, but it does evidence a lack of care. Your Tarkatans are given enough to survive.
Only by the skin of our teeth. I risk my life for Outworld, Empress.
And you now serve it by living apart.
Your fate has always been tragic.
In every single timeline?
Are you prepared for the transition of power?
My daughters are ready to succeed me. You've lived every moment since time began.
And I remember all of them. It is a pleasure to know this iteration of you.
What was wrong with the others?
Do not become obsessed with the sorcerers.
I cannot rest until they die, Geras. I could never forgive Shao's treason.
Even if doing so would save the Empire?
Were there other Keepers of Time before Kronika?
There was one.
No one has the right to rule over others.
Without government, society can't thrive. There's no greater evil than anarchy.
Says the woman who owes her privilege to order. Outworlders are slaves to your tyranny.
You know nothing of my rule, Havik. All of Outworld knows I want them to thrive.
A lie isn't made truth because most accept it. Leaders should be chosen by people, not gods.
I prefer those who aren't self-appointed. I won't abide rabble who screech revolution.
Then chaos and carnage will be my solution. Anarchy is nothing to fear.
It is the stepping stone to absolute power. Quan Chi was the worst ally you could choose.
Had we come to you, would you have helped?
Weren't you also flirting with my daughter?
Yes.
But unsuccessfully.
Play acting is beneath me, Cage.
But I could get you meetings all over town. It's what's called a reality show, okay? We follow you and the girls.
I won't allow Earthrealmers into my inner sanctum. Surely Liu Kang could have found better than you.
Just what is your beef with me, beautiful? If Tanya doesn't work out, I will happily guard that body.
You embarrass yourself, Earthrealmer.
It's gotta be hard running Outworld.
A woman's job is never done. Your presence isn't desired.
Isn't it, Empress?
Who is this Onaga Shao wants to tame?
The most dangerous creature to ever roam Outworld.
I'm told your evil twin was something else.
The thought of her repulses me. My reign almost ended in Shang Tsung's vivisection chamber.
I'm glad we prevented that. I didn't know combat was one of your hobbies.
A hobby? It is a vocation. Show me the skills of Earthrealm's greatest swordsman.
Greatest? Johnny's been talking to you, hasn't he? I'm sure losing the tournament stung.
You have no idea how much. I still have doubts that Raiden won fairly.
After all that's happened, the tournament is what bothers you?
What my daughter did to your eyes...
Has been a blessing in disguise, Empress.
I saw how Johnny Cage looked at you.
I think I can handle an actor, Mother.
There are times I wish that you were born first.
Never let Mileena hear you say that.
I still can't fathom how you lost to Raiden.
I often ponder that myself. Mileena won't give up on Tanya, Mother.
Why did she give her heart to an Umgadi?
Discontent is brewing in the northern cantons.
As it has for centuries, pay it no mind.
Are you sure we can trust Liu Kang?
I am not sure we have a choice. You must defend your sister's reign at all costs.
I will not fail, Mother. There isn't a day I don't miss Father.
May you find yourself as good a partner. There is confidence, and there is overconfidence.
Not in my case, Empress.
Show me your vaunted Shaolin skills.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Though arrogant, you are not unbearable.
Ouch! Who knew backhanded compliments could bruise? It is not fair that your kind lives for thousands of years.
Why conclude that it isn't a hardship?
Next time, Earthrealm will host the tournament.
The next time, you will be an old man.
It is entirely possible that I have royal blood.
Based on what, Earthrealmer? Had I known you were the matron's scapegoat...
What's done is done, Empress. Opportunists are exploiting the recent unrest.
Find them and prosecute them.
I've rounded up more of the General's sympathizers.
Bring them to me for punishment.
Beware, Empress. There are still threats on all sides.
Which makes me wish all the more you were still Umgadi. Mileena and Kitana have benefited from your instruction.
Hopefully they now fight as well as you do. The General got far too close to taking your power.
Never shall he again. My past iteration sounds like a screeching harpy.
Many are thankful for the changes I made. The wise warrior avoids the battle.
As Empress, I often have no choice. Until your revelation, I felt in control of my destiny.
You still are, Your Highness.
Shao has fomented much animosity against you.
If you must distance yourself, I understand. I do not ask for worship, just faith.
That must be earned, Liu Kang. Was Shao right after all? Were you pulling our strings?
Despite what he believes, I am not a puppet master. Not once have I sought to influence you unduly.
Your intentions haven't always matched your actions.
Crafting a timeline is a complex endeavor.
So I should be quiet and not complain?
I would have beaten Raiden, Mother.
No Outworlder was going to win that day. It's dreadful that Tarkat has hold of you.
I promise, it won't keep me off the throne.
An Empress must always be ready to fight.
Shall I show you how ready I am? I have had enough of my doubters.
To silence them, prove them wrong.
Any advice for the future Empress?
Dignity, Mileena. Always dignity. The Shokan and Centaurians have resumed skirmishing.
Send me, Mother. I'll end their dispute. This body is my future. Look at me!
We will find a cure for you, Mileena. Keep Kitana by your side. Rely on her counsel.
I will, Mother.
Just being in your presence soils me.
The feeling's mutual, Empress. If you would just let Viternus be...
I would rather watch it die. I won't weep if your race dies.
So much for a kinder, gentler Outworld.
That Shao connived with you is unforgivable.
Your prejudice isn't pretty, Empress. Don't you shun war, Empress?
With your kind, there's no alternative. Return those whom you've taken.
They are Viternus's property. Your empire is a house of cards.
Then why has it survived for millennia?
Your blood will ease our hunger.
Viternus won't feed on Outworld, Harpy.
Your daughter fought well against me.
Unfortunately, not well enough.
Couldn't the Tarkatans be better treated?
Their lives aren't your concern, Earthrealmer. The peace between realms is uneasy, Raiden.
Let's hope this fight doesn't breach it.
You have the common touch.
Is that scorn or approval, Your Majesty? It's an honor to fight you, Empress.
You'll be receiving the royal treatment. Fight me as you fought in the tournament.
If that's your desire, Empress. I wish to one day travel the Empire.
Don't be surprised to find yourself unwelcome. Your rebellion cost you everything.
Of that, I need no reminder.
The rules you chafed against were there for your safety.
I should have been allowed to test my limits.
I have only wanted what's best for Outworld.
The problem is your judgment as to what that is.
Remorse, while welcome, isn't enough.
Then allow me to serve penance, Empress. You're testing your luck, Empress.
It's you who tests yours.
Is there forgiveness in your heart?
For you? I think not.
I'll apologize, but I won't grovel.
Then there's nothing left to do but fight.
Now I remember why I rebelled.
Do you also remember how that ended?
I won't betray General Shao.
Then be condemned alongside him.
What is Liu Kang's hold over you?
How are you so ignorant to think he has any?
You let Earthrealm dominate Outworld.
Our realms are equal partners. Have you returned to beg my mercy?
I've returned to finish the job. The generals lit a fire you can't put out.
May Argus damn you both if civil war burns Outworld. You and Shao have succumbed to madness.
It's not crazy to think your rule incompetent.
You were once the pride of Outworld.
There are many who think I still am.
Shang Tsung deluded me, and it cost you your family.
You aren't to blame for that, Empress. I am honored to serve the crown, Empress.
Serve well, or face the consequences.
The sorcerers have tarnished your golden age.
Fortunately, the stain isn't permanent. You should have brought the Earthrealmers to me.
At the time, I didn't know I could trust you.
I've always considered Archduke Mahazam a friend.
He secretly plots to turn Zatera against you.
Combat with Zaterans is a tricky business.
Trying to lull me with false modesty, Empress? What Shang Tsung did in your name is shocking.
Only now am I learning the full truth. Your pyromancy is truly arcane.
It is a closely kept family secret. It's hard to be Grandmaster, but to be a sovereign...
The crown is indeed a heavy burden. Both your parents were excellent fighters.
I can only hope to live up to their example. You've known my family for generations.
The human lifespan lasts but a blink of an Adinian's eye. How many have joined the Shirai Ryu?
We are 100 strong and growing.
You performed well during the recent crisis.
I did what I was trained to do.
You heartless, spineless worm!
Heartless, yes. Spineless, no.
How was I daft enough to believe your lies?
Don't blame yourself. I can be very convincing. You judge me, but you also have unclean hands.
I may occasionally be ruthless, but you will be forever depraved. You lit the fire of General Shao's treason.
Your actions did that, Empress. I merely fanned the flames. You are not welcome in the canton I hail from.
One doesn't rule without making enemies, Shang Tsung. Though known for compassion, I'm no stranger to wrath.
That fact has not escaped me, Empress.
I trusted you with my daughter's life.
You aren't the first to make that mistake. No empire lasts forever, Empress.
You won't be the end of mine. I will be glad to be rid of you.
Do not write my epitaph just yet. The power I've found on the island.
You will never be allowed to wield. Your name will be stricken from every monument, every shrine.
But you can't erase it from the hearts of Outworld.
Your perfidy won't be forgiven.
It will be forgotten once I rule Outworld.
The sorcerers played you for a fool.
Which they are, if they think I'll forget. You think Earthrealmers' morals are superior to ours?
No. I find Liu Kang superior to yours.
My family has served Outworld for generations.
Which is why your treason is so tragic.
Despite my many victories, you refuse to heed my counsel.
In matters of diplomacy, yes.
If we don't conquer, we will be conquered.
Why must Outworld be aggressive to be strong? Reiko will share your ignoble fate.
I doubt you'll find either of us concerned.
Surrender now, and I'll spare your followers.
Ha! They will prefer to die in battle.
When you're killed, your army will scatter.
Hardly. They will rally to their martyr. Once I rule, Outworld won't be submissive.
The throne will never be yours. Return home, you rapacious fiend. Not until I add this timeline to my empire. Your Kitana is as weak-willed as mine. Or is it you confuse compassion for fragility? Your greed and entitlement offend me. I won't apologize for taking what I deserve. Is your empire as difficult to rule? On any given day, it could crumble. In my reality, Shao forced me into marriage. I will break you free of that bondage. You remind me of my nephew, Xandris.
In what way, Your Majesty? You are exactly how Raiden described you.
What words did he use, Earthrealmer?
What does it take to rule a realm?
Wisdom, courage, and compassion. Lin Kuei aggression worries me.
The Shirai Ryu will keep them from Outworld. Why do Edenians live so long?
We are touched by the divine, Tomas. You Earthrealmers seem to get younger all the time.
Even our oldest must seem like children to Edenians.
It's impossible, Smoke. We can't save everyone.
Then I'll save who I can to make up for the ones I can't.
I knew your father. He was a great man.
Yet he never understood the Lin Kuei's potential.
You wield the power that I aspire to.
Too bad you're unfit for it, Sub-Zero. Today, pay the price for your failure.
You forecast victory prematurely, Empress.
There can be no forgiveness, Bi-Han.
Have I asked for any, Empress?
With one act, you betrayed 2 realms.
Neither deserved my loyalty.
Would you sacrifice your daughters to save the throne?
Is that idle chatter? Or a veiled threat?
You and Liu Kang are birds of a feather.
Better to be part of his flock than yours. Defend yourself, Tanya!
Remember, Empress, we are only sparring.
Have you any concerns about Kitana's new acquaintance?
Countess Jade? Not in the least. I am not in any way compromised, Empress.
If forced to choose, would you save Mileena or me?
Would I ever bring shame upon the royal house, Empress?
You do when you forget your place in it. You, above all, must obey Umgadi rules.
I must obey my heart, Empress.